大家你好，我们在 George R. Brown 的中心，现在看 Shell 汽油公司的 Eco Marathon。Eco Marathon 就是包括新世纪的汽车，就是 fuel economy，用很少的汽油，而且这个比赛的目的就是有每一个集团有一个一般的 liter 的 gasoline， 就是大概是 Shell 汽油公司的 gasoline， 就可以看每一个车可以开多远多少远度就可以开最远的汽车的机队就可以赢这个比赛，所以我们看 Shell 的 Eco Marathon。
And from the host city, it's University of Houston.
You go around 10 times, and then they measure how much fuel you used. There's a little mark right
There's a
here.
mark right here, and then you complete your laps, and then they refill it back to this line, and then they measure how much fuel they added to the bottle.
To make up for the 10 laps.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody's measured for 10 laps. Yep. 现在在那个 Shell Eco Marathon， 我们跟 Joe and Sam 是从 St. Thomas Academy in Minnesota. Joe, we want to ask you, can you tell us about the team and what we're looking at this particular car in the division?
Our team is it's a small high school in St. Paul, Minnesota, and the car we'll be running today is actually a Urban Concept battery electric, and that just means it's fully electric. And the Urban Concept's a division where you have to look somewhat like a street car, and you're restricted by dimensions and such.
Okay, so the object is fuel economy, distance, speed. What is in your division? How do you win the race?
Most kilowatt hours per kilometer traveled.
Most kilowatt hours. This electric car, they want to see what kind of power per distance traveled. And also, Sam, over here, we want to ask you too. Can you tell us a bit about the design of this car?
Yes, we start with some foam, with big foam blocks, and from there we just kind of wing it, and the car takes shape, and from there we cast our carbon fiber pieces, and then paint and the frame, and it all comes together into one kind of big car sandwich.
这个身体的 car body, how'd you make that?
Okay, that's a carbon fiber and honeycomb mix, and that's all bonded together with some resin that hardens. We put it in a vacuum bag and compress all that overnight, and then it's all hardened.
So, and this is the seal of the St. Thomas Academy that we're looking at? Okay, excellent. Very good. Sam and Joe, we want to thank you a lot from the St. Thomas Academy in Minnesota, up at the top end of the Mississippi River.